Diablo 2025 Film Reviews. Diablo 2025. Say what you want about the genre. It's all visuals, lacks depth, and doesn't focus enough on story. All are true criticisms. They are probably also true of this very film, but hot damn, this is kinda good. I mean, let's be real. It's not. I don't want to be wishy-washy here. If you are an action fan, this will scratch the itch for ya. So cheesy and actiony. Rated 078/100. La rencontre entre Scott Adkins et Marco Zarer. Du poids lords du cinéma d'action DTV et les affrontements qui en resulting. Ne décoivent pas. Malheureusement on news racer encore l'histoire de l'ado qui kva trainer les heroes tout le film comme un boulet qu'on vu 100 fois et qui ne fonction jamais. Dans l'histoire c'est plus un bouche true clouder chose mais les combats sont vraiment bien et le personnage de Marco Zarer en mode Terminator est ultra badass. Diablo 2025. Directed by Escobedo Diaz Espinoza. Is a Chilean-American action thriller starring Scott Adkins as Chris Chaney, an ex-convict tasked with kidnapping a gangster's daughter, Elisa, Alana de la Rosa. To honor a dead, Marco Zarer plays the brutal antagonist, El Corvo. Released in select theaters and on VOD in January 2025. The film has garnered mixed but generally positive feedback, particularly from action genre fans. Below is a concise overview of the reviews based on available information. Diablo 2025 Film Main Actors: Scott Adkins as Chris Chaney, Marco Zarer as El Corvo, Alana de la Rosa as Elisa, Fernanda Arajola as Agent Flores, Eric Roberts as Agent Russo, Cristobal Tapiamont as Javier, Mauricio Mendoza as Tuco, Sofia Quintero as young Elisa. This list covers the primary actors based on available information from reviews and sources like IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. Let me know if you need more details about the cast or their roles. Positive aspects: action and choreography. Critics universally praise the film's high-energy fight scenes, described as bone-crunching, stylish, and relentless. The martial arts sequences, led by Adkins and Zarer, are a major highlight, with reviewers noting their physicality and precision. The Ringer called it a high-octane action extravaganza, and Joe Biello rated it 8/10 for its gorgeously violent fights. Performances: Adkins delivers a commanding, stoic lead performance, while Zarer's menacing El Corvo is lauded as a standout, with some calling him one of 2025's best action villains. Their chemistry in combat scenes is a frequent point of praise. Tone and style: the film's gritty B-movie aesthetic is appreciated for its unpretentious, pulpy vibe. Total Film likened it to a Big Mac, predictable but satisfying, and it earned a 71% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes, based on 14 reviews. Pacing: at 85 minutes. The film is commended for its lean runtime, keeping the action front and center without dragging. In-depth analysis: the last thing I see emphasized its balance of non-stop fight choreography, sound design, and homages to action classics John Woo, Bruce Lee, Scarface, making the familiar themes feel fresh. World Film Geek awarded it a, applauding the dynamic Adkins-Zarer showdowns, vibrant Latin American visuals, and a script that provides solid backstory and motivation. Criticisms: plot and writing. The story is often criticized as thin, formulaic, and riddled with cliches. Critics note it relies heavily on action to compensate for a lack of narrative depth or character development. Variety called the plot serviceable but forgettable. Supporting cast: Alana de la Rosa's performance as Elisa is frequently cited as weak, with her character feeling underdeveloped or inconsistent. Some reviewers found the supporting cast uneven compared to the leads. Tone inconsistencies. A few reviews mention an uneven balance between the film's darker themes, e.g., human trafficking, and its action comedy elements, with the villain's resolution feeling abrupt or unsatisfying to some. As noted by Film Threat, lack of originality. While entertaining, the film doesn't break new ground, with some calling it a by-the-numbers action flick. Roger Ebert's site gave it 2.5 stars, praising the action but noting it doesn't reinvent the wheel. Overall reception. Ratings. Scores range from 5/10, Screen Daily, citing narrative flaws, to 8/10, Diablo. For action fans, the Rotten Tomatoes score of 71% reflects a generally favorable response, particularly for genre enthusiasts. Audience feedback. Posts on X echo the critical sentiment, with fans praising the insane fight scenes and Atkins-Zara showdowns, though some call the story bare bones or cheesy. The film is often recommended as a must-watch for martial arts and action lovers. Consensus. Diablo is celebrated as one of 2025's better action films for its visceral, well-executed fight sequences and strong leads, but its simplistic plot and uneven supporting performances prevent it from being a genre classic. Ideal for viewers seeking a fun, no-frills action fix. Critical reception. Rotten Tomatoes shows a tomato meter of just 3 critics, no aggregate score yet, with mixed to negative individual reviews. For more details, check reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, Diablo, or The Ringer. If you'd like me to search for additional reviews or analyze specific aspects, e.g., audience reactions on X, let me know. Should you watch? Yes. If you're in the mood for an adrenaline-driven, straightforward genre film focused on fight choreography and intensity. Maybe skip it if you're after deeper storytelling or standout originality. Summary. Diablo, 2025, is an action thriller directed by Escobedo Diaz-Espinosa. Scott Adkins stars as Chris Cheney, an ex-convict who kidnaps Elisa, Alana de la Rosa, the daughter of a powerful gangster, Vicente, Lucho Velasco, to fulfill a promise to her mother. This puts him in the crosshairs of Vicente's criminal network and El Corvo, Marco Zarer, a psychopathic killer with a personal vendetta. The film delivers intense martial arts action, gritty fight choreography, and a straightforward revenge-driven plot, with Cheney fighting to survive and keep his word. 23 MosaveTube. Like, share, subscribe. Follow more.